Hey there, beauties. So it's Janita, your digital nail stylist here and nail instructor. I am all about sharing what I am doing behind the scenes. And here is the before of my client. She told me that she hadn't had her toes done in like 3 months. And it just feet wasn't her priority. All right. This is a storyline that I hear from a lot of people, and it's kind of something that I want to bring more awareness of because I don't believe you can have wellness without, taking care of everything. All right. So your feet included. We need our feet to go places for us. Okay. So we want to love on them. All right. So the first part of me caring for her feet is we need to take off this 3-month-old polish. Okay. So I am using a saturated lint free wipe, and I'm using, actually, this might be even a paper towel. Sorry. Um, but I'll switch back and forth between lint free wipes and paper towels. Listen, I make it work. And after I get all the polish off, I'm kind of jumping through this, steps, but I just want to kind of show you what is possible, okay? With some detailed work, some understanding. You all know my 3-step method of the exfoliation, moisturizing, and then going in and smoothing and refining. So I've already did that. I've moisturized her, made sure that I got around to those, the cuticle area. I made sure I exfoliated every area that I could. I'm using the steam to help me with the process as well. And this is just me going in and doing some detailed work around her toenails. All right. I want to put a pin here and say you do not have to overcut around your toenails. I actually highly recommend that you don't. You want to do more of smoothing, using a file as opposed to cutting. You can do smoothing with a nail buffer as well, but you do not always have to use cuticle nippers and going digging like you digging a hole or something in your foot and around your toenails. You're going to wish you didn't do that, because what happens is every time you're cutting, it's going to grow back, okay? And oftentimes we're creating more of an issue, and we're cutting into living skin because we're overcutting. So I would prefer and highly recommend that you go in and use a file, use a buffer to kind of smooth out. I'm feeling around to see if there's any sharpness. These are things, these are details that you really want to pay attention to, especially if you are doing this for a client. If you are a nail stylist, cosmetologist doing this for a client, you want to make sure that you pay attention to, how you are, you know, leaving the toenails, okay? All right, so we are to the point where I'm about to polish, and I like to go back in with some alcohol and just kind of wipe down the foot, making sure that I didn't miss anything. I believe that this complete service took about almost 2 hours. So, it was a very detailed therapeutic pedicure. But this is what people need, you all, especially if they have not had their feet done in a while, or they've just, not kept their feet well groomed. They need a detailed service, all right? And I teach nail stylists and cosmetologists who want to care for people's feet. I teach them how to do that. I also teach those who are not licensed, but obviously it will be in a different way, as to how you can do this as a, nail enthusiast that wants to provide self-care to yourself, and so and or your loved ones, So I'm going to teach two different ways though, because there is some knowledge that, those of us who are licensed have, and then those are people who don't have licenses, but you want to care for yourself, but I want to make sure that you don't harm yourself. So I'm going to teach you in different ways, but just wanted to give some background. If you are interested in my trainings, please click the link below and or in the bio so that you can get more information about my upcoming trainings and the ones that I already have that are live. If you have questions about foot care, I am your girl to answer them and or find you the resource um, to get you the answer that you need. To end this well, I just want you to know we must take care of our feet. We must take care of our hands, okay? Very, very important when you are selecting where you're going to get your feet done, when you are selecting, what salon you're going to go to and different things of that nature. You want to make sure that you choose wisely, all right? And if you need help with that, I have a free resource, a salon checklist so you can know what to look for when you're going into these places. All right. But look at her feet, y'all. Y'all seen how we started. Look where we are. All right. This is you. If your feet looks like the before, honey, you need to holler at me. Let's get you together. All right. All style trainings are available, whether you would like in person and or digital, as well as some pre-recorded training, like the extensive trainings. If you want this full training from start to finish as to how I cared for her and got her to this point. But yes, and as you see in this video, I am moving all around with this client, um, just educating her. Like I love, love, love sharing with the clients and telling them what I'm doing and why I did it. Rather, especially if they have questions, just because it just makes for a better connection with them, first and foremost. But then, second of all, it helps them take pride because a lot of people just don't know how to care for their feet. All right, so like I said, I'm about to get ready to polish her now that I have cleaned up everything. I like to go in and do my little extra little scrub, making sure everything is good around the toenails, which is what I'm doing now. So, yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, drop them in the comments below and or send me a message or an email. I am at Painted Polished on IG and Facebook. So, yeah, I'm so excited to connect with you and answer any further questions that you may have. God bless you, and I will see you next time.